Hi everybody, I'm Mahin and this is your Bellydance Quickie. Today we're going to play with Basic Egyptian, a step that I think every belly dancer learns in probably their first 1 or 2 lessons. So we're going to start with a regular old Basic Egyptian step and touch with a hip twist. But we're going to go ahead and play around with the touch and hip twist and substitute some other things to create some different kinds of effects and some different kinds of ideas for movement. So first off, let's look at what the regular Basic Egyptian is. So we have a step, and then we have a touch, and this is the basis of the footwork, just step and touch. And when we have our, what most of us call Basic Egyptian, this touch here is accompanied by a twisting forward and a slight lift, kind of, I like to think of this as kind of a swinging open kind of thing right here at the side of the body. So that's usually what we have. So we're going to play with some of these things. But first, let's just play with like the texture or the kind of the start-stop point of our Basic Egyptian swinging the hip open. So instead of having it swing forward and kind of swing back in a nice loose way, let's take this and we're going to go swing forward and bring it back sharp. Step, down, step, swing, bring it down. Step, swing, bring it down. And you could, of course, add a little bit more of a sit into this, like that, right, to make it a little bit of an elevation change. So that's one thing we can do. Now, and also taking the hips kind of in a forward way, we could, instead of having it swing open, we could use a tuck. So here's your tuck right here, pelvic tuck, coming from the muscles in the lower part of the abdomen. So here we can have step, tuck, step, tuck, step, tuck, step, tuck. Much smaller and sharper, but might be exactly what your music needs sometimes. So along the same line with this tuck, what if we come up and we bring it down a little bit more sharply than we bring it up? So then we have step, tuck, drop, step, tuck, drop, step, tuck, drop, step, tuck, drop, that. So then we have a little more heavy on the down part of this. That's another idea. So now let's take our foot and change where we put our foot. So if we take our foot and instead of putting it out in front, we put it out at the side, then we can have step and out. And let's put something on here with our hip, of course. So if we use our glutes and the muscles up here in our obliques, we can come and take this kind of action right here. So we have step, up, step, up, step, up, like that. And we can cross it in the front or in the back, whatever we need, wherever we need to go. Now instead of maybe taking it up, we could also swing it and twist it. So here, like this. Step, twist, step, twist, step, twist, step, twist, like that. For some other ideas that involve just a little bit more than the hip, we can come here and maybe roll up, step, roll up, step, roll up, step, roll up, or up, roll down, step, roll down, step, roll down, step, roll down, like that. So the idea here is to play. What I want you to do is I want you to think of parts of other movements or other isolations, and even if they're not at the hips, if they're other parts of the body, and to use that in combination with this basic footwork to create something different that may help you reflect your music or the style that you're trying to convey a little bit more creatively or more effectively. So if we're drawing from things that are within Middle Eastern style, what's recognized as Middle Eastern style, then you're really not straying too far out of the style itself. Of course, if you're doing something that's fusion, you can really do pretty much anything you want. So just as a creative ideas for you to play with today, and I hope you like those, something different. And if you haven't heard already, the Kickstarter for the full on with 3/4 shimmies DVD has ended. So that means that the special first edition is going to be going to the Kickstarter backers, but you can still order the standard edition of the Full On with 3/4 Shimmies DVD, and you can go ahead and check out my website for that information. And it will be ready to send out. We're aiming for February, probably mid to late February, because we're taping between Christmas and New Year's, so that should be fun. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye! The one that's going to be reprinted for I can't talk today. 3, 2, 1.